Look at your phone right now. Unlock it. Look at the notification center. Empty. Open your messages. The last text was from a delivery app or your mother. Now, look at your Friday night. Just you. An empty room. The hum of a computer fan. And a silence so loud, so heavy, that it actually starts to ring in your ears. You look out the window, or you make the mistake of opening Instagram, and you see them. The normal people. You see people your age getting drunk, laughing in groups, clinking glasses. They look so effortless. They look so happy. They look like they belong to a secret club that lost your application. And in that moment, you feel a very specific, cold sensation in the center of your chest. It's not just loneliness. It is shame. It is a primal, biological alarm bell ringing in your brain. You start to interrogate yourself like a criminal. You ask, am I broken? Why am I so boring? Why is everything so heavy for me, while for them it is so light? Society has a lot of names for you. They call you antisocial. They call you introverted. They tell you, with a patronizing smile, that you need to come out of your shell. As if your nature is a prison that you need to escape from. And because you hear this propaganda every single day, you start to believe it. You start to believe that you are a mistake. So, you try to fix it. I know you have tried. You force yourself to go to the party. You put on the mask. You practice the fake smile in the mirror. But while you are standing there, holding a drink you didn't want, surrounded by people you don't respect, you feel like an alien wearing a human skin suit. You feel like an actor who forgot his lines. And when you finally escape and go home, you don't feel energized. You feel drained. You feel hollowed out. You probably know the famous quote by Aristotle. People love to use it as a weapon against loners. They say, man is by nature a social animal. And when you hear that, you think, well, if I am not social, I must be failing at being human. But they are lying to you. They are lying by omission. Nobody ever tells you the end of that sentence. They cut it off to keep you compliant. Here is the full text. Whosoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god. Let that sink in. The truth is, Aristotle wasn't condemning solitude. He was identifying it as the trait of a being that has transcended the herd. Listen to me closely. You do not have a social disorder. You are not broken. You have simply forgotten the most basic law of nature. Sheep flock together because they are afraid. The lion walks alone because he is complete. Your intolerance for shallow conversation is not a defect. It is a biological filter. It is a hunter's instinct. Your brain is shutting down the noise to protect the signal. Why are you alone? Because the world is a battlefield. Stop looking at it like a playground. It is a farm. And you are the livestock. We are living in the age of the dopamine economy. The most valuable resource on earth is no longer oil. It is attention. And the entire modern world is engineered to extract that resource from you. Look at the social people you are jealous of. You think they are connecting. You think they are building relationships. Look closer. They are zombies. Most people today are external processors. To know who they are, they need you to tell them. They need the like. They need the comment. They need the nod of approval from the herd. They are terrified of silence. Why? Because in the silence, the distraction stops. In the silence, the mirror breaks. And they have to face the terrifying reality of their own emptiness. So, they use socializing as a painkiller. They use other people as a distraction from themselves. Every conversation, every night out, is a transaction. They are desperate, trying to suck a little bit of validation from anyone who will give it to them. But you are sovereign. Your identity does not depend on whether Steve from accounting likes your shirt. Your power comes from within. When you are alone, you don't feel lonely. You feel free. You feel the pressure lift. You feel your brain turn on. This is not antisocial. This is self-sufficiency. Think about the greatest men in history. The men who actually changed the world. Tesla. Newton. Musashi. Michelangelo. Read their biographies. They didn't spend their Friday nights at the club. They guarded their solitude like a jealous lover. They understood a truth that the modern world is trying to hide from you. Empires are built in the quiet. Greatness is forged in the dark. You cannot design a rocket, or write a masterpiece, or decode the universe while you are busy trying to impress people who won't be at your funeral. Your so-called social awkwardness is actually a sophisticated spam filter. Your nervous system is highly tuned. It detects low-value data. When someone talks to you about celebrity gossip, your brain rejects it. It says, "This is useless. This is noise. Delete." You don't have anxiety. You have zero tolerance for bullshit. Let's go deeper into the physics of this interaction. I want you to visualize a concept I call the leak. Every human being wakes up with a finite amount of energy. The ancients called it jing. It is your fuel. It is the currency you use to purchase your future. Now, look at the normal person. From the moment they wake up, they start leaking. They leak energy into their phone before they get out of bed. They leak energy into traffic rage. They leak energy into gossip. By 6 p.m., they are empty. They are husks. So what do? They seek entertainment. They need to plug into the matrix to feel alive again because they have drained their own battery. You have probably felt this happen to you. You go out with a group of friends. You are feeling okay. But after 2 hours of meaningless chatter, you feel physically heavy. Your eyes get tired. You get irritable. You just want to leave. That is your body telling you, we are leaking. You are trading your gold for copper. You are trading your vital life force for cheap, temporary dopamine. The reason you are pulling away from people is not because you are depressed. It is because you are unconsciously trying to seal the vessel. You are trying to stop the leak. You are trying to accumulate power. And in a world of leaking vessels, a full tank is a dangerous thing. This is why society wants you to be social. A man who is alone, a man who is full of energy, a man who is thinking for himself, he is hard to control. He doesn't buy things he doesn't need. He becomes ungovernable. Loneliness is the price you pay for sovereignty. And it is a bargain. Now we come to the ugly truth. The reason why they reject you. The reason why they make fun of you. It's not because you are weird. It is because of the moral mirror. Humans are hierarchical creatures. We are constantly scanning for status. When a weak man, a man who is leaking, stands next to a sovereign man, something chemical happens. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to be rude. You just have to be there. Standing in your silence. Your presence acts as a mirror. When he looks at you, he doesn't see you. He sees what he could have been if he wasn't such a coward. He sees the discipline he lacks. He sees the independence he is too afraid to claim. And that hurts him. It triggers his shame. But instead of facing that shame, he projects it onto you. He attacks you. He labels you. He says, "Why is he so quiet?" He thinks he's better than us. He tries to bring you down to his level. Because if he can make you act like him, then he doesn't have to feel bad about being himself. Do not let him. Do not apologize for your nature. Do not lower your frequency to match their static. You are a wolf trying to explain yourself to sheep. You are speaking different languages. They will never understand you, and they don't have to. Your job is not to be understood. Your job is to be undeniable. So, what is the practical application of this philosophy? How do you live like this without losing your mind? You have to reframe your timeline. You need to stop thinking of this as loneliness and start thinking of it as the ghost season. Life moves in seasons. You cannot have the harvest without the winter. You cannot build the skyscraper and host the gala in the lobby at the same time. Right now, you are in the construction phase. You are pouring the foundation. And where are foundations poured? In the mud. In the cold. Deep underground. In the dark. Nobody sees the foundation. Nobody claps for the foundation. But if the foundation is weak, the castle collapses. You are feeling the pain of FOMO because you are trying to live in summer when you are actually in winter. Stop fighting the season. Embrace the cold. This is your time to go dark. Step 1. The digital quarantine. Cut the noise. Mute the stories of people who are just showing off. Their happiness is curated, it's fake. Stop consuming their illusion. Stop leaking your attention into their lives. Step 2. The energy redirection. Take all that energy you used to waste on worrying about fitting in, and point it like a laser at one thing. Your body. Your business. Your skill. While they are spending money at the bar, you are making money. While they are talking about their big plans, you are executing yours in silence. While they are hungover on Saturday morning, you are training. Step 3. The hardening. Learn to sit in an empty room for 30 minutes with no phone, no music, no distraction. Just you and the wall. It will be painful at first. Your brain will scream for dopamine. Let it scream. You are retraining your mind. You are teaching it that you are the master, not the chemicals. You are not missing out on life. You are front-loading your success. You are paying the price now, so you can pay any price later. The friends will come. The respect will come. But they will come on your terms. They will not come because you begged for them. They will come because you built something so magnificent that they cannot look away. The king does not chase the crowd. The crowd gathers around the throne. Build the throne first. There is one final gift that this solitude gives you. It is the most valuable currency on earth. It is called autonomy. Look at the world today. It is fragile. People are falling apart. Anxiety is at an all-time high. Men are weak, dependent, and confused. They rely on the group for their sanity. If the internet goes down, if the trends change, if their friend group fractures, they crumble. They have no center. But you. The man who has befriended the silence. The man who can sit in an empty room and feel complete. You are unbreakable. You are anti-fragile. Because you cannot take anything away from him. You cannot cancel him. You cannot ostracize him. He has already walked through the desert. He carries his own water. When the chaos comes, and it is coming, the sheep will panic. They will look for a leader. And they will look to the man who is calm. The man who is solid. The man who didn't need them. They will look to you. So, stop apologizing for your empty Friday nights. Be brutally honest with yourself. Those were not nights of failure. Those were shifts in the factory of your future self. You didn't fail at being a sheep. You were born to be a shepherd. Or a wolf. The choice is yours. If you are ready to accept your nature. If you are done with the excuses. I want you to leave a signal in